Did you know that your brain replays memories at night to strengthen and etch those memories into the neural circuits of your brain, strengthening them so that you don't forget? This is what we've learned from a series of studies that go back to initially looking at how rats would learn to run around a maze and code the maze. And using some clever technology, the scientists were able to listen to individual memory cells within the brain. And as the rat was running around the maze, they would listen to the coding of the rat learning the maze. And it would sound a little bit like this. That wasn't the most remarkable thing. What was remarkable was when the scientists kept listening to what happened when the rats fell asleep. And when the rats fell asleep, and specifically when they went into deep non-REM sleep, the brain started to replay those memories. But it didn't replay them at the same speed that it had done when it was learning the maze when it was awake. It actually replayed those memories 10 to 20 times faster. And so instead, what the scientists started to hear when the rats fell asleep and went into deep non-REM sleep was something like this. Brum, 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 brum. They were replaying them at hyper speed, almost as though they were etching and scoring the memory trace of that maze more deeply into the neural architecture of the brain. And using some fancy MRI scanning technology, we've now been able to replicate this in humans. And what this teaches us is that deep non-REM sleep, what we often think of as dreamless sleep, is in fact a very active state. Just because there's nothing going through our mind consciously, we're not dreaming, it doesn't mean to suggest that under the hood, there's incredible fervent activity going on within the memory centers of the brain, replaying those memories, strengthening those memory traces so that when you come back the next day, you can better remember the information and you haven't forgotten it. Sleep truly is remarkable.